Keto Viking friends. I am here with Jaylene, and she is going to clean up my mouth. So, she is so awesome.
I'm gonna go ahead and lean you back here.
Okay. The American Dental Association estimates that over 175 million cavities are filled annually in the United States, making dental fillings the most common dental procedure in the country. I know I have had my fair share. And according to the CDC, more than 90% of adults have had at least one cavity, and 1 in 4 adults have untreated cavities currently. Additionally, 20% of children aged 5 to 11 have at least one decayed tooth, and children as young as 6 months old can develop cavities.
Sugary foods and sugary drinks. So they say there's good sugars and bad sugars, but that's not true. Even sugars, even if it's from a strawberry or a banana, it's still sugar. It'll still be bad. You just gotta eat it in moderation. You know what I mean? And then the same thing with like soda, energy drinks, and all that stuff. Those are still pretty. That's why they say with little kids, stop them with milk or don't give them too much juice in their bottle to where they can't. Where they just drink it, they'll just drink what you give them. And if you give them excessively liquids of those, they say apple juice is good, but still the sugars that are in there are still bad. Those will still cause cavities.
Right.
The less sugars that you eat, the better. But at the end of the day, that still doesn't assure you that that's going to stop you from getting cavities. You know what I mean? Because it depends on your daily routine at home, how often you floss, how often you brush, and how often you come in for exams, because sometimes you won't always feel, say you have a cavity, it's not hurting, you come in and they're like, you have a cavity, because sometimes some cavities hurt, some don't, depending how big they are. You know what I mean? So it
just depends.
It just depends. Yep, correct. And the same with foods. I mean, it's like we said, snacks. If you get snacks that are less in sugars, it's like when you're on a diet, right? If you start eating healthier, you're gonna see results. So it's the same thing with foods. If you start eating better foods or start picking up different habits, you're gonna notice a difference in your mouth too.
Jaylene further discussed how sugar contributes to the formation of plaque, a sticky substance of bacteria that coats the teeth. If not removed through regular brushing and flossing, plaque can harden into tartar, which then can cause cavities, tooth decay, and gum disease. When you consume sugar, the bacteria in your mouth feed on it and then produce acids. These acids lead to the formation of cavities. Constant exposure to sugar can then lead to tooth decay, weakening the teeth over time and potentially leading to more serious dental issues. These issues are infections and even the need for tooth extractions over time. A diet high in sugar can also increase the risk of developing gum disease, which can cause inflammation, bleeding at the gums, and eventually tooth loss, especially if not properly managed. Sugar disrupts the natural remineralization process. This is where minerals such as calcium and phosphate work to repair the enamel after acid exposure. High sugar intake can hinder this process, making it very hard for the teeth to recover after these acid attacks. This is why switching to a low carbohydrate diet, especially the carnivore or the ketovore diet, helps to minimize the risk of developing cavities, tooth decay, and gum disease. Eating as few sugary foods as possible helps to maintain strong and healthy teeth,